Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 197. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Bryan here, and finally, welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. I know I've disappeared for a little while, and I haven't done news in a while. Personal stuff, and I'm glad to say it's 100% all sorted out now. So I can be here all the time now, so... I'd like to be like, hey guys, I'm back, video every day, but I don't know. I'm gonna try, but I know at least we'll have more than one video a week, at least like 4 or 5 videos a week. So anyway, this is WWE News episode 197, and let me shut the hell up and jump right in. I got the first news story, WrestleMania 35. So the tickets are already on sale for this. I'm trying to go to WrestleMania 35, but I'm not buying those tickets right now, just because, I don't know, I think I could get a better deal later on, and I'm not trying to get like floor or anything. I'm just trying to get good seats and, you know, have more money to spend later, so I could get like, instead of having to get like the cheapest seats they have right now, I could get like better seats or whatever. Anyway, WrestleMania 35, about the tickets on sale. So like every year when they do put the tickets on sale or do the pre-sale or whatever, they have the WrestleMania on sale party. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm talking like Vince McMahon, but anyway, the on-sale party, it's usually at the arena or in the city where WrestleMania is going to be. But this year, for the WrestleMania 35 on-sale party, they actually had to cancel it. So it's canceled. It was supposed to be at MetLife Stadium, where WrestleMania 35 is going to be. But there's like a lot of winter weather up there right now. Like there's a lot of snow and stuff. And there's supposed to be like a giant storm or something going up there. And basically, WWE made the decision, yeah, we're not dealing with the snow, so yeah, screw you guys. On-sale party is completely canceled, so that's not happening anymore. Yeah, so they canceled it. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, I guess it was supposed to be outside. I know, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the wrestlers. I mean, I can see a bunch of wrestling fans out there, but I also see a bunch of wrestling fans who are like, no, screw that. Like, it's not worth it. I'm not going in the blizzard or whatever. But I mean, yeah. Absolutely can't. I don't know if they're going to reschedule it or if it's just 100% canceled. I guess the only day they could really do is the day they go on sale. But as of right now, all I have for you guys, WrestleMania 35 on sale party, completely canceled. All right, the next news story. All right, you guys are going to get mad at me. I don't know if I'm going to put this in the title or not by the end of this. I mean, part of me wants to because, like, everyone on YouTube clickbaits. Why should I be the only one that doesn't? Like they're getting way more views because they're clickbaiting. Why shouldn't I just clickbait too? So I might clickbait. I know a lot of people understand the whole clickbaiting concept and don't really care, and some people are like, oh, clickbait, or whatever. So it's about CM Punk. So like he did some interview and they were like, so what would it take you to get you, CM Punk, back into wrestling, back in the WWE? What would it take? And he's like, a time machine. So there's my clickbait for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. I might decide not to because I don't want to upset too many people. Or I might just be like, everyone else does it, so I should just do it too. So if it's in the title, I don't know, I decided to do it because everyone else does it, so I should too. Alright, the next news story. I don't know if you guys remember this. So like a while ago, The Rock started a movie about Paige. It's called like Fighting With My Family or something. I believe that's the correct title. I mean, I say or something just in case I got it wrong. I mean, it's not terribly wrong, maybe a little bit off, but anyway, this is actually coming to like actual theaters, I believe, so it'll be like an AMC and stuff. So basically, the trailer is out for it now. They've been filming this forever. I think it was supposed to come out like in like 2017 or something, or 2018, and it's just now like done. It's coming to the theaters in February of 2019, and the trailer just now got released for it. Actually looks like a pretty good movie. I mean, it kind of sucks that they didn't get Paige to play Paige, but they have like Rock playing Rock, and there's like other actual wrestlers in it. I'm like, well, I guess when they were filming it, Paige was a wrestler on the Ross. But you know, other wrestlers get time off to film movies all the time. Why didn't they just get Paige to play Paige? It would be a lot more convincing and stuff. But I mean, it's whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be a great movie. So we'll just. I mean, I can't show you the trailer unfortunately because of copyright purposes. But it's on the Rock's YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. It looks entertaining. I'll probably go see it and stuff. I don't know if you guys will too, but I just wanted to mention it because it looked like a really good movie. So you should go check out the trailer. All right, the next news story. Speaking about Paige, so some fan like asked her like, I heard a rumor, Paige, that you have been medically cleared and you're gonna wrestle, and she's like, no, that's not the case at all. Actually, I'm never gonna wrestle again. Like I could wrestle and all that, but I've been told if I have like another injury, I got like bumped in the neck or something, I could actually get paralyzed. And she says it's not worth it, so she's completely done. Paige is never going to wrestle again, unfortunately. I mean, that really sucks because she was so young when she had to retire, but like, I don't blame her one bit. Like, if there's a chance you could just get like a light bump in the neck or something, or just land on your neck wrong or something and be completely paralyzed, I don't blame you one bit. Okay, and the final news story before we jump into the rumors, it's about Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan's a heel now. So apparently Daniel Bryan's been pitching this idea for a very long time. I think ever since he like got like medically cleared or whatever, he's been like, Vince, hey, Vince, I should be a heel. Hey, Vince, I should be a heel. Ah, good morning, Vince, I should be a heel. All right, I'm going home. Hey, think about me being heel. Or something like that. So he's basically been just like bugging Vince about turning heel, and finally Vince agreed with them that he'll finally turn him heel. Actually, before SmackDown. So it was the same day he actually turned heel, and it was actually just a few hours before the show. He's like, hey, Vince, have you thought about me, like, turning heel? It's like, fine! And he put the title on him and stuff, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Maybe Bryan will finally get a proper title run, because we all know what happened in his first title run. So, I mean, I love it. I guess he's gonna be feuding with AJ now as a heel or whatever. He's fighting Lesnar at Survivor Series, which is gonna be very interesting to say the least. So, yeah, Daniel Bryan's a heel, and I absolutely love it. I don't know about you guys. You let me know in the comments though. But anyway, that is all of the news stories. Now we're gonna jump in to some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor is about Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, as you all know, I don't know. I feel like I've said this in a video before. I feel like I'm sorry, I'm having like bad like deja vu right now, because I'm like, wait, didn't I say this like last week? But this is just not being reported, I think. Alright, so forgive me if I said the same exact thing in the last news episode and I'm just repeating myself. Alexa Bliss, she's had too many concussions, and they just want to keep an eye on her. She's had a lot of concussions in a very short period of time, so she's not medically cleared and probably won't be for a good little while, which really sucks, but they just want to make sure everything's safe there. But I'm pretty sure I said this in the last news episode, but I cannot remember, so I'm so sorry if I'm repeating it. But anyway, next news story. The next rumor is, so they do house shows like all over the world. Like, they do house shows overseas in a bunch of different countries, and apparently this past like leg of doing house shows overseas, the attendance has been like very worrying, like how bad and low the attendance has been. So WWE actually don't know what they're doing now. They're gonna do now. So like, people have been telling WWE for a while, hey, this year you guys have just been doing stuff for money and you haven't really cared about the product that much. Like, you don't care about overall what happens to the company, it seems, by what you've done this year. Like, this year has been terrible. Like, terrible. Like, good things have happened, but you've made a lot of poor business decisions and stuff. And yeah, the overseas attendance for like the house shows were like very like the worst they've ever been. So they don't really know how, I'm imagining in 2019 they're gonna make the decision not to do so many house shows overseas anymore. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame the fans for not wanting to go. I just blame like WWE for the poor business decisions and not coming up with like interesting enough like storylines and matches and stuff that would make fans in other countries want to go to the shows. But I mean, if it's like televised, like they did Raw, I mean, I saw this like Raw and SmackDown in Manchester, like the attendance wasn't the best. Like, usually it's 100% sold out, and they had like a lot of empty seats there too, but that was televised. Like, televised, they're not as worried about as the house shows, but we'll just have to wait and see what they decide to do. It's just very worrying for them. Alright, the next rumor, Shinsuke Nakamura, it looks like, is re-signing with the WWE, so his contract, I guess, expires here pretty soon. And they're already advertising him for shows after his contract expires, so it looks like he's already planning to resign. So that's the rumor about Shinsuke's contract. Alright, the next rumor should be a shocker anyway. Brock Lesnar, our Universal Champion, is not. This isn't shocking to anyone. He's not going to be at TLC. So he's not going to be at TLC, like I told you guys. I guess it was the last episode of the one before that. Lesnar only has 2 more dates before he's done with the WWE, and I believe those 2 dates they're going to save for Royal Rumble, I would say, and WrestleMania. Unless they do like another Saudi Arabia show and they want him there. In that case, they do WrestleMania and the Saudi show, but yeah. Going with that, the other rumor is his WrestleMania match. Like I was saying, who would be his opponent for WrestleMania? Who would take the title off him? I was saying Braun Strowman, but Braun Strowman has a lot of issues with the management now, and a lot of people, he's like rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. So no, it's not going to be Lesnar versus Strowman in the main event. I don't know if it would be the main event or not, because they're talking about putting the women in the main event, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But basically, I don't know who his opponent's going to be, because they don't want to do that. So who's going to take the title off Lesnar before he leaves? That's the question. And it's not going to be Strowman. So, I don't know. We can all guess. You can leave your guesses down below. But honestly, we will just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. It's about something that happened on Raw. The most controversial thing that happened on Raw. That's all over Twitter, all over any social media you can name. It's pretty much everywhere. So Nia Jax legit punched Becky Lynch in the face and broke her nose. Now, they're kind of kayfabing it on Twitter, like talking crap to each other. So I don't know if it was intentional or an accident. I mean, we can guess it was an accident, but we don't know. I've heard some people say that Becky was being a little rough with Nia, and that was just kind of like a shoe. But maybe it was an accident. She didn't mean to do that hard and actually break her nose and all that. I think I saw that she got like a broken nose and a concussion too, and it's just like, oh my gosh. So such a bad situation. So bad that she had to be taken out of Survivor Series. So the match everyone was looking forward to, Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey, is no longer happening, and Charlotte is taking Becky's place. So, yeah. But anyway, the rumor part of this is wrestlers backstage were extremely mad at Nia for what happened. I mean, rightfully so. Like, the wrestlers are kind of like, if it's not their match, they're kind of fans too. They're like, oh, we were all looking forward to the match and you had to injure her, so now we can see that match. Come on, Nia, or something. And at the same time, it's like a safety working, like, hey, Nia, we're not actually supposed to hurt each other. But I believe, personally, it was an accident. But, I mean, everyone has their own opinion. But, yeah, so a lot of wrestlers like upset with Nia, so it's just the rumor there. Alright, so the next rumor, it goes with the same thing with the Becky Lynch injury. So when this happened, WWE like froze up. They didn't know what to do. So they were like running through scenarios they were thinking, and I guess they're still thinking about stripping Becky Lynch of the SmackDown Women's Championship because they don't know. I mean, I can't imagine she would be out too terribly long, but you know, I don't know how long, like a broken nose, how long it takes to heal or whatever, and the concussion on top of that. I mean, they're thinking about stripping her of the title. No one knows exactly what they're going to do yet. Another part to this rumor is that Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch was actually supposed to be the main event of Survivor Series. So they were supposed to main event the show. The women were supposed to main event Survivor Series. So now that all this has happened, apparently, well, as we all know, this match is 100% off. But they're going to still do this match. They're still doing this match, but it's not going to be a Survivor Series anymore. It's going to be at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania 35, I'm saying New York City, and people argue it's in Jersey. It's on the state line, okay? So I'm going to promote it. So we have MetLife Stadium, New York City, WrestleMania 35. We're going to have Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion, versus the Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. And get this, it's the main event of WrestleMania 35. So instead of just main eventing Survivor Series, they're main eventing WrestleMania with this match. So that's the rumor. Again, with the rumors, they could be true, they could not be true, but we will just have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I will be talking about in this video is about WrestleMania 36. Not 35, 36. So I reported, I believe it was the last news episode, that the WrestleMania 36 location revealed. It is, I think I botched it. I still think, I don't know how to say it right, but it's Minnesota, Minneapolis, or whatever, how the hell you say it. I think I'm missing a letter in there or whatever, but yeah, it's supposed to be like the Vikings Stadium, the new one they just built, but now WWE, they don't want to go there. They don't want to have the show there anymore. And the place that, the number one place they're thinking about now, instead of that, Orlando. They want to do it in Orlando, Florida. I mean, it's completely understandable because Orlando's kind of turned into WWE's like home base, headquarters, and all that, because you got the Performance Center down there, you got Full Sail where they film NXT and stuff, and all that's down there, and there's just like they stay down there, they like going down there, so yeah, just like Orlando's just like the main place for WWE right now. So yes, they've already had WrestleMania in Orlando twice, and I believe they should hit all 50 states before they repeat themselves and go to the same place twice. But we have to remember, like, they can't get every stadium in the U.S. Like, some of them won't allow it. Some cities don't want that kind of attention. Sometimes it's just they want too much money or something for the stadium, or something like that, or even like the city has a nice stadium, but they don't have a place for Access, Raw, SmackDown, Hall of Fame, all that. So yeah, WrestleMania 36. The rumor is it's going to be in Orlando. They're thinking about Orlando. There's like a few possible locations they're thinking about. The only ones we know about right now are either Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the Viking Stadium, or down in Orlando. And oh my God, I was there. Is it the Sun? No. Oh my God, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to Google this. My bad. It's Camping World Stadium. How do I never? I was at WrestleMania 33. How did I not remember that? Anyway, yeah. So they don't really know where WrestleMania 36 is gonna be. They should be announcing it here in a few weeks once they finally decide. But it looks like the number one place now is actually going to be Orlando. Now they've been talking about doing WrestleMania in Minneapolis for like literally like over 5 years, because they just built that new stadium. They wanted to do it there, and they could. I'm not exact on this, so don't quote me, but I believe they might be able to come close, maybe even break the AT&T Center Stadium, whatever it is in Dallas, the world record for WrestleMania. I believe they could break it in that arena in Minnesota. But I mean, the thing about Orlando again, I mean, we can stand here all day and guess where it could be. But we will just have to wait and see. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this episode of WWE News. That's basically it. Tell me what you guys think of all these news stories and rumors down below. I'll be down there talking to you guys, having a little bit of a discussion. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you're brand new to the channel and you want to be notified when I upload news and unboxing and stuff, by the way, unboxing tomorrow, and a bunch of other videos and skits and fun stuff I do, make sure to subscribe so you'll be notified. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.